Alright, the next gadget is my HP printer. And you might say to yourself, a printer? Jesus. I mean, am I running out of things or what? But no. This is a Wi-Fi wireless printer, okay? And it's not hardwired or connected to any of my computers. Everything works wirelessly through the internet system. And every computer in my house, even the laptops, are connected to this printer. So anytime somebody prints something, it prints on this laptop. I'm sorry, this printer. And you could be anywhere in the house. You could be in the living room. You could be downstairs. You could be in a bedroom. And if you print something from your computer, it will print on this printer. And it's amazing. I mean, I mean, it may not be amazing to you guys, but it is to me because it is so convenient not to have to take your computer over to a printer or have a printer hooked up to your computer. It's great. I highly recommend this to almost anybody who have multiple computers in their house. It's just so convenient. But moving right along. Here you see one of my other computers. It's the Acer Desktop, mini desktop. It's the computer that I use to browse the internet or use in connection with my Hotpodge to capture videos and stuff like that. Served me very well. I bought this actually for my wife about maybe 3 or 3.5 years ago, and she uses it. She used it a lot until I bought the iMac, and her preferred choice of looking at the internet and looking at her internet shows are through the iMac. So I wind up using this more now than she does. But it's regular Windows Vista operating system computer, and it's not too bad. It's not very powerful. If you do a lot of stuff on it, it starts to give you warning usage warnings and stuff like that. So it's not very powerful, but it's okay. It's been reliable so far. Alright, and here is my PS3 Slim. It's in the bedroom here with my television set here in the bedroom with the Hotpodge and the computer and all that. And it's right here. The PS3 Slim. Well, what can I say? Love PlayStation. I love PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, and I do love the PlayStation 3. Now compare this to the fat model, the 60 gig that I have downstairs. There's certain things I like about it more than the 60 gig model. One of the things is the physical buttons, the on and off buttons, the eject buttons. You have to press it to get turn it on and everything. Whereas the 60 gig model is touch sensitive buttons. I think I like the physical buttons better than the touch sensitive buttons. Okay, and of course this has 250 gig hard drive in it, and my 60 gig model have a 60 gig hard drive in it, and that's what I like the Slim over the 60 gig model is those two things, the buttons and the bigger hard drive. But I love my 60 gig. If I had to pick, if today someone came to my house and said, look, you can only have one system, which one do you pick? I'd pick my 60 gig model. And I think everybody knows why I would pick the 60 gig model is because 60 gig model is backwards compatible to the PS2. The Slim is not. So yeah, and plus the 60 gig model, I'm hoping that it's going to be a collector's item one day. Alright, moving right along. And here is the Xbox 360, okay? It's not my favorite console now, but it is a neat gadget to have. I kind of feel like I wasted my money buying this because I don't play on it. And the only reason I don't play on it really is because I haven't gotten around to buying Xbox Live Gold membership. And, these days, if you don't play your games online, it's really not that fun. Okay, there isn't a lot of games that is a lot of fun just playing single player campaign. You know, most of these games these days are geared for online gameplay. But anyway, I have a few games with this, and you know, it's I'm gonna give it a fair chance. But I just haven't gotten around to doing it. I gotta buy a 250 gig hard drive for it because the 4 gigs in it is not enough. You know, you have to play off the disc, and when you do that, this thing is louder than some of my vacuum cleaners that I've owned before. So you know, I want to get a hard drive for it so it doesn't make so much noise and overwork the disk drive, and also get hopefully Xbox Live Gold membership so I can have more fun with it. But yeah. But anyway, that's the Xbox 360. Moving along. Next device here is the Altic Lansing Backbeat Bluetooth headphones. Okay, and they're rechargeable, very comfortable to wear. I'm gonna tell you guys, this is the best or my favorite headphones I've ever used. Yeah, there's headphones that are higher quality sounding and all this and that, but let me tell you, the sound quality is good, okay, and pretty good, okay, on these headphones. The convenience of the fact that it's wireless and Bluetooth is just amazing, because it'll work with almost any device, and it comes with an adapter, so whatever device doesn't have Bluetooth, you can use the adapter and still use this headphone. So amazing device, love it. And it's a strong contender, I'm telling you. I use it with my iMac, use it with my smartphone, use it with my MP3 player, I use it with my PlayStation 3. I don't know. I mean, I'm waiting for it to break or something so I could get a new one, but it has lasted me for a very long time. I bought these for almost like was it like $79 on Amazon.com. You could buy it cheaper now. I think they're like $50 or $60 now, and you know, I might even just get a new one just to have a spare one, but I was going to hold off until these break or whatever, or wear out, before I get a new one. But these have been going strong, and they work very good. And I think I've owned this maybe 3 years maybe now. I'm not sure. I can't remember, but damn good headphones. Love these. Alright, and you can use this to make phone calls and stuff with too. Okay? Alright, moving right along. Alright, the next gadget, here it is, the iPad 2, okay, very convenient device, alright, more so than a laptop because it's so portable. You could carry it around in the house, you could carry it around anywhere I guess you want to go, and just have something that you can access the internet with. This is not 3G, this is Wi-Fi only. So you do have to be around somewhere that has Wi-Fi. I'm going to tell you, I use this mainly in my bedroom when I'm in bed. I look at some YouTube videos, look up the web, browse the internet, read, things like that. Not very good at reception. The YouTube videos lag and freeze 90% of the time. Okay, it's very rare that I can pull up a YouTube video and watch it from start to finish without any trouble. Usually it'll freeze up or stop, and then you have to wait or restart or do something to get it going again. And I think that has to do with the Wi-Fi signal strength reception, and it's not very good at all. So convenient factor 100%, actual working factor I would have to give it 30%. Love the device, but to be honest with you, aside from the screen size, it's basically a smartphone without calling capabilities. Okay, but I put it in this favorite gadgets video because I want to, you know, pretty much give everyone an opportunity to vote on it. Okay, so Yeah, you could be assured that this is not going to be my favorite gadget, but I put it in the video anyway. Alright, moving right along. Alright, and this is my other gadget here, the Samsung Galaxy Nexus Android phone. I love Android, don't get me wrong. I love Android phones. I love Android smartphones, okay? Not too happy with this one, this particular phone itself. I don't think it works as smooth and fast as the specs should make it work. I mean, the specs are pretty high on this phone, but I don't think it works as smooth as it should. I love the screen size, and that's about it. Okay. The operating system with the ice cream sandwich 4.0 is not what it's all cracked up to be. Unless you're a real tech head, geek, or whatever, a nerd that love to mess around with operating systems and this and that, this operating system may not be for you. Okay, it's not a full service operating system. You have to know what you're doing to get the full use out of it. Certain things that you can do with other phones that are more complete operating systems, you have to kind of figure out on this phone to do. Alright, but there is a couple of things I like about the 4.0 ice cream sandwich, but it's not enough for me to say that it's my preferred operating system for the Android phone. I'm hoping that they come out with a update or some sort to give it a more full-featured feel to it. But the signal strength is not that good. You know, it's 4G, but like I said, when I'm on the road, the signal strength is not that great. The radio strength is not that great. The sound quality for music is horrible. You know, you have to download a third-party app to make it sound a little better, and even then, it's kind of questionable. So, although Android phones are one of my favorite gadgets, the phone itself is not really one of my favorites, but I love the screen size and screen quality, but that's about it. Alright, moving right along.